everyone, it's Becca, the Fat Firefighter, coming at you with a little bonus video today. I was tagged in a this or that post by Little Earthquakes, so I decided to go ahead and do it. The first thing on my list is plane or boat. I don't really know. I think of those things as two completely separate things. Like if I were going to be on a plane, it's to go somewhere, but if I were on a boat, it's like to chill and be on the boat, because nobody wants to chill and just be on an airplane. So I guess boat, only because I don't feel like I'm going anywhere on a boat unless it's a cruise ship. Yeah. Number 2, train or bus. I kind of prefer to drive, but once again, I feel like a bus is a means to an end, whereas a train, you can actually just take a train trip, like to enjoy the trip. There's usually great views. Quarters are a little bit less cramped, so your butt cheeks aren't rubbing someone else's. I always appreciate that. So train, not bus. Number 3, amusement park or historical site. I'm not a huge fan of amusement parks, probably because I'm not married, I don't have kids, and for me, just being around like overly sugared, undersupervised kids all day is frustrating. It gives me a headache. I don't like it. Yeah, historical site, they're kind of cool. There's kids around there too, but usually they're not running around screaming, so that's a plus. Tropical or Arctic, number 4. I am not at all a fan of humidity or heat. Yeah, give me snow and ice all day. I will take Arctic. Number 5, hot tub or a hot spring. I am such an outdoorsy person. I would way rather go to a hot spring. Hot tubs, I feel like they're kind of gross. Like you're taking a bath with a bunch of other people, or reusing their bath water. I know there's chlorine in it. Like I'm crazy. That's my OCD thing. I don't know. I feel like hot tubs are gross and hot springs are awesome. Number 6, Grand Canyon or Jellystone. I've never been to either of those places. I do feel like the Grand Canyon is probably higher on that list of like things you should see before you die. So I choose Grand Canyon because I've never seen it. Ghost tour or historical tour? Aren't those kind of the same thing? Maybe it's just me, I'm weird, but when I go to like a historical place, I feel like they always have it set up so that you can kind of, vision or envision the people who used to do those things or live in the colonial times. You can picture them doing things that they would do in their day-to-day lives. So I don't know, I always picture kind of a haunted little scene, like the ghosts of people doing those things, which is kind of the same as a ghost tour, but less violent. So I guess historical tour wins on that one, just because they're nicer ghosts. I'm weird, I know. Number 8, zoo or aquarium. I am not a huge fan of zoos in general. I feel when I go there like the animals are cooped up, and maybe it's just the way I was raised, I don't know. It feels like animals don't have enough space to roam, like they should be out in the wild doing their thing, being crazy and running everywhere. Aquariums, maybe I just don't give fish like a persona. Maybe they have one. I don't know if they have like a concept of self or not. But fish don't seem to mind being in aquariums. They usually have plenty of room. They have friends to swim with. They have plenty of food. Yeah, so aquarium for me. It just feels nicer. Sorry guys, I had a fly in here flying around for some reason. I don't even know how that got in the house. Number 9 was a state park or off the beaten path. So I always used to say off the beaten path. I never wanted to be in a state park. I wanted to be out in nature, like where it was untouched, off the beaten path. But after being in search and rescue for so many years and seeing the things that can happen in that situation, I almost want to say state park. I guess my answer would be off the beaten path if you have the proper equipment. So if you have a hiking buddy, if you have a spot or like in reach device, something that you can contact someone for help even without cell phone reception, then definitely off the beaten path. Number 10, last one, beach or mountains? That's a hard one. It depends on the day, because if it's cold and rainy, I love the beach on a cold rainy day. If it's warm, if it's spring or summer, I kind of prefer the mountains. I like kind of the picturesque green views, but yeah, I don't know, beach on a rainy day, can't really beat that for me. I feel like that's awesome. And again, I'm weird. What can I say? All right, so I was tagged and now I have to tag some of you. So sorry if you're not into that. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. I will tag, I went through my subscribers list and found 2 Amy's. So I'm just gonna do the 2 Amy's. So Amy loses 80 and that loser Amy. If you haven't subscribed to their channels, they are linked below, so please do that, as well as subscribe to mine if you haven't. You should. Yeah, things are getting better. I'm getting like more professional, so please like and subscribe, and yeah, that's my this or that.